Yo, welcome to Nerds of the Core podcast, episode 21. 21. I am your host, the one and only, with my co-host Scorpion. And today, as always, we bring you the anime, the movies, the video games, the AMVs that we've seen throughout the week. Bring it to your ears, bring it to your eyes, and we have a lot today. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into it. So let's get on with some anime. What you got?
Not a lot on my end.
Yeah, yeah, you
Not
told me, and I was like, "What? There's so much that happened
yeah, so much that happened for one thing.
for a lot of things."
No, for one thing.
For a lot of things.
For one thing.
A lot of things.
Not anime.
Yeah. Solo's blowing up right now.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Yeah, but that is a lot of blowing up.
yeah, but it's the one like anime. That's the thing.
Yes, there's
what-
literally,
that's what I'm
the
saying.
only anime that has any kind of news today.
But solo leveling.
Yeah,
The director said he went all out on the final episode.
which is episode 15. Are you the king?
Is he the king? Apparently he is.
Apparently he is. According in that world, he
he's
is.
No, apparently to everyone, he's the king of
And
anime now,
and you are not wrong. Yes, he is.
of all time.
He is like on a pedestal now of how high he is.
Yeah, he's the KOA. Cult. He's the cult.
King
The
of
king
all time.
Yeah. But yeah, that was one of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, my topics are like all solo, so we'll dip into that more. What's your next one? Is it still solo? Which is?
It's one more solo.
Yeah, okay.
Solo and Fortnite. They're getting a collaboration.
Not only solo, but
Yeah.
apparently Hypeland or HypeX, collaboration brand that normally does collabs, have kind of also said that Daima is gonna get one too. Because you know how they brought back Bulma, the one you told me.
Yeah, the other ones.
Yeah, so apparently the next Dragon Ball Z collab is going to be a Daima focused collaboration for Fortnite too.
Nice.
I don't know who runs Fortnite's freaking collaboration thing, but they need to be paid so much money.
It's funny because seeing the collab for so it's Sung Jin Woo and Cha
Cha.
La Hitchala.
Chala.
I saw someone was like, man, they're adding this. This is gonna like make the game go down. That's what we're
Solo
talking about.
leveling?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're like, hey, them including Sun Jin Woo is gonna ruin this game, and someone's like, because if they put him in, he has to be OP and he can't lose to anyone.
Okay.
Allegedly, but that's not how that works.
Yeah, because like you can't do the whole arise in a Fortnite game. I don't think.
No, not if they want to keep it simple.
Right. So
To like, I don't even know what abilities they'd add actually.
I don't have no
'Cause they-
idea.
they do
you
add,
normally do like a glove, power glove, purple,
the
with
Kamehameha, the
Kamehameha.
Rasengan,
Yeah.
the Choice Smash.
Was that? Well, yeah.
When
for
he,
that
like,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they always add some kind of thing. I think Kaiju might have something.
I haven't seen.
I don't think
I
they.
Besides the weapons.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think
Mhm.
I remember any kind of like ability thing.
Mm.
But for solo, yeah, it's just the shadows. So it's like I don't think you would every
He's
time
g-
you kill
he's gonna
someone, you
turn
just
into a
take one.
ball, and that's gonna be his thing.
Oh, I guess.
Red streaks.
But that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Fortnite was always, I mean, I guess for the entirety of this podcast, Fortnite will always be in the discussion because they're always having collabs for everything.
Recently, it's been mostly anime, though, right?
I mean, they don't
some of it, but
really
I feel like it's
have-
been more.
Yeah, but that's because nothing is as big going on right now than anime.
Apparently, Sabrina Carpenter is gonna be in Fortnite.
Oh,
Her skin.
interesting.
Yeah.
She gonna do a concert too, like most artists
Some
do?
people were saying it's gonna be a concert, and of course, including the skins as well.
Yeah.
But as for right now, I think the details. I think they're working on it.
I don't know
I'm
how
pretty
much.
sure that's
I don't
what
know
it's
how
gonna
much
be.
you've seen for Sabrina, but Sabrina always has like pretty good like outfits at her.
Yeah, I have
concerts.
seen them.
Like super sequence, super like sparkly.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. You know, I can definitely see them doing dances with like her outfits on.
Did you see she did a feature with Dolly Parton?
No,
Yeah,
that's cool.
it's for one of her
Jolene.
songs. I forgot
That's
what
not Dolly. That's a.
I don't know who that is.
I thought Jolene.
Jolene.
Yeah, Jolene.
I was thinking more of Community.
Jolene. No, can't say that joke. It's inappropriate.
Next in the anime,
Oh, you
Evanescence.
do have more. That's
I told you I had 4.
you said 2.
I said 2, and then I said jokingly, and then I counted and it said 4. I have 4.
Okay, but is there any other solo levelings on you?
No.
Okay, then let me go on with my solo before you mention the one I'm super excited for. But people are saying something about that, and I'm not ticked, but okay. So, to follow your solo being the coat and being the
MVP, the goat.
the thing you talked about, it being like the most popular, put all he could. The director said he put all he could in episode 15.
Mm-hmm.
So it is also one of the highest rated episodes of all time
With
in
500.
all of television.
That's insane.
All of television, up there with Breaking Bad, Avatar: Last Airbender, Game of Thrones, Better Call Saul. It's like it's ranked 15 of all time.
It's crazy.
Isn't that wild to think about? We saw that last episode.
Yep.
It is not that good.
No.
You have a little bit of struggle with the team.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting whooped. They're being beat. Then Baru's taking off heads. And then we have the fight. It's like, that's not that great of an episode. It is a good episode, but it's not number 15 of all time of all television. Right?
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh, I saw your brain cogging. I saw
it.
it.
I was gonna say, I finally saw or read the Beru fight, where it was like obviously in the anime he was like took him 4 or 5 punches.
So you did read it?
Yeah, I read it. Not only did I read it, but I saw someone else talking about it, where it was like the comparisons
Yeah.
of it, and the whole obviously when they're going blow by blow, it takes him 4 or 5 hits before he finally sends him. In the mono one, he literally just goes once and then breaks and everything, and he's already
breaks his excellence.
And Bear's already
I need to run.
Yeah.
You see the fear.
Yeah.
In Baru, and that shows you how much stronger he is.
Yeah, and in the anime, obviously they dragged it out.
Yeah. They made it a spectacle.
Made a spectacle. Had 2 billiard balls going left and right.
Yeah, I call it the fight of 2 light streams. The red versus blue light streams. That's what I call that fight. That's what it was. But the reason it probably is rated so highly is because it did achieve 500,000 likes on Crunchyroll. And honestly, I haven't even seen rating really being a thing in Crunchyroll until Solo Leveling. Because now everyone's wanting to rate this anime.
Yep.
Now I'm thinking is One Piece about to
flop?
Get all the ratings in the world when it comes back out in April?
No, they're gonna be the choreography to One Piece. It's so stale. Camera is just one place. They could have the stuff going on, but it's not as good as the Solo Leveling.
But yeah, that 500,000 likes. Cause have you? You do rate stuff surprisingly.
On Netflix, I do.
Yeah, on Netflix. Yeah. You like it or love it. Yeah.
But never in
Crunchyroll. Yeah, because we're kind of just going as it
I also
goes through.
missed that they used to have a comment section in Crunchyroll.
Yeah, you did remember. I remember you mentioned.
And they
that.
removed it. And they suck.
Ooh, Crunchyroll sponsor. But so I'm gonna bring to you, and like you said, everyone talks about this fight. It is. People say that is one of the greatest fights of all time. It is one of the greatest fights in anime history. And I'm like, what? So I have a few fights that are memorable to me, and I know you've seen. So I'm going to say, and you just tell me yes or no. And if you want to elaborate, you can elaborate. Okay. And these all come from different animes. Okay. I think one of these I don't know, but I know you know. Okay. The first one I have is Deku versus Todoroki in the school festival.
Oh, I vaguely remember that one.
Okay, so you vaguely remember. So
I just remember the final clash. But if we're going to compare it to the final battle, Todoroki.
Wow. Okay, so you take the My Hero over Solo.
Yeah, because as far as I can remember, like I said, I just remember the clash that they're about to do in the animation and everything. That's literally 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, Solo Leveling is literally just. So comparing that, yeah.
Okay. Rock Lee versus Gaara.
Rock Lee. that one just hands down. That one just hands down.
Because the ending matters so much. Because he was still going.
Yeah.
Rock Lee being knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when they all intervene, and he was just like, "No, he's gone." I was like, "Dang."
Okay. Todo Nitodori versus
Chozo.
Hanami.
Who's Hanami?
The plant person.
That one's good. I would have taken the one with Chozo.
Chozo, okay. That's Itadori versus Chozo.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Toto. With the clap guy. Then
Toto and him.
Toto and
that one was really good too.
Yeah, that one's a really good.
Yeah. Especially when he kicks him in the plant, whatever.
Yeah.
Hanami.
Yeah, Hanami.
He's like, this actually kind of hurt.
Yeah.
It's like, what is this?
Like the evolution of that fight,
so good,
and the choreography.
Not only that, but it was them two, but also like Megumin and Maki.
Yeah,
like
having their own.
Mhm.
Yeah, having their own thing at the same time. So
Yeah.
it's like really back to back like fights of like other things. I mean, and that's only one of the fights I even brought up and discussed. But what I wanted to do is I kind of wanted to go a little bit older in fights to show that Solo's good, but there are some older ones that are just super super good. Like don't even compare, in my opinion. You know, and these fights of like the total one's really great. You know, but I'm not even going to like Gojo, any of the Gojo stuff, any of the
Shibuya
incident. I'm not even touching any of that. But yeah, like you said, Itadori versus Chozo, like the inch,
whole rain,
the inch,
raid
yeah, getting really close together. Crazy.
Also, Chozo's ability is like pretty cool. The
on site,
yeah,
on site, beyond site. The next one is Chainsaw Man versus Katana Man.
That was really good.
Yeah,
especially when they finally beat him.
Yeah,
and him and Aki. I was like, kick him in the nuts.
Right. It's like that fight was also really, and also how that fight ends.
Yeah.
With like Chainsaw Man like cut up and ending it with a leg saw.
Oh yeah.
Which we didn't know that he could do, but he did, which I thought was super creative. Because he was like, he almost looked like he was gonna die, even though we knew he wasn't gonna die. But that was crazy.
He's like, dang, he lost again. And he's like, nah.
Yeah, nah.
It's like surprise,
you thought. You thought. So again, you choose Chainsaw Man. Yeah. It's not even my favorite fight. I like the one with the bat more than I do.
The bat.
The bat one's really really good. Eren versus Reiner. In their forms.
They fight twice, I think, but I guess the first encounter. Yeah, I think I picked them. Just not a lot happening, but it was still like impactful, especially it's just finding out that Reiner and Bertold were, the ones that essentially killed Eren's mom.
And the reason I chose it is because like you said, it's not super flashy, it's not super big, but the choreography of their like grappling moves.
Yeah, especially Eren grappling him like at the end, and he's like, I gotta keep squeezing to break that armor, and he manages to break it.
Yeah, like it was like the choreography alone, just the hand-to-hand combat. I mean, I'm not even talking about freaking Annie. Annie has some of the best hand-to-hand combat I've ever seen.
Their fights was pretty good too, and especially when I was gonna say when she takes out Levi's team. It's like, dang.
Yeah, or I didn't even bring up like Levi and the Beast. Like there are so many good fights.
I wouldn't even say the fight one, but I was gonna include I would say the
moment.
The town when Levi's trying to run out. It was not a lot of fighting.
It was Levi versus like the
Kenny and all them.
His team. What are they called?
I have no idea.
Oh, I thought they were called. I thought that whole group was called something.
Not that I remember.
Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. I think evangelist, but evangelist is a different word. What were they called? What was the other people? The church people. Or the cult people. There's people. There's a whole other group of people.
Give me more specific.
I don't remember the name of the other groups of people. Like who were they fighting?
Well, Kenny and them were
Earthists? No, they're
no, because Kenny and them were still within the walls. They were just inside the inner walls.
I thought there was another group that people were working for.
They weren't over there in Marley.
What's the guy with the bowl cut that gives that person like the super look?
They're from the other islands, I think.
Yeah, what are they called?
Marlians.
Marlians? I thought they were called like a religion or something. But so far, at all these fights, you're still like all these fights over solo level.
Yes.
Okay. I've never seen this one, but Akame versus Esdeath. I know because you watched Akame got killed.
Oh, yeah, that fight was really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Goku versus Frieza.
The first or second time?
The first one. Okay.
Longest anime fight.
Yusuke versus Toguro.
The Dark Tournament one?
Dark Tournament one.
Honestly, I don't remember that one.
Okay, that's fine. Rengoku versus Akasa.
The movie one.
Yes.
The movie one.
Okay. The Dandadan team versus the aliens in the school.
That one.
That one?
That was really good.
It was very
Especially
good.
the Shin Godzilla little reference.
It's Shin Godzilla reference. Nessie coming in because he like mentioned it earlier in the season, like so many references, and then the punching shrimp, and then like them realize like I love figuring out the fight. I know we talked about it last podcast with Hisoka and stuff like that. I love when they're figuring out the fight during the fight because they're losing and they're like, we need to figure out a way to beat them.
It's like whenever Goku fought Frieza, when he Frieza knocked him in the water and he was just like shooting randomly with the smoke and everything. And Goku's like, oh, he can't sense energy. Cool. He does like 2 Kamehamehas and then he shoots one up. And he shoots both of them up essentially to distract them, and then he gets a good dropkick in.
It's a good development, not only for the fight, but also for the characters to realize like their battle IQ is like growing as we can see.
And then like they said, like people say, it's like Goku's battle IQ is really good. Yeah. Because it's like he's trying to think of something to do. And then Super's like,
I'm just strong.
I'm just strong.
You strong? But yes, Dan was the last one because that was the most recent anime I could think of that had a really good fight. Like something recent. I was like, okay, I've done a bunch of old ones. Here's a new one. Do you still choose solo leveling over all these? And you do. Solo leveling's fight is not that good. It is a good fight, but it is not even close to being top 10 for us. That literally 10 fights, that's not even top 10. That's not even our top 10. If we were to come up with a top 10 fight list, it'd be so good. And we have friends and other people who probably can agree with us. So it's like crazy. But to get to one of your other points, the next topic, let's get away from solo leveling. We're probably going to keep talking about it's probably still things we'll talk about later, but whatever. DMC is getting an original Evanescence song. Does that make you excited?
Yeah, a new song. I'm excited for it.
I'm super excited.
That's 3 songs.
Yes.
Or 3 artists from that era.
We got Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
We got Papa Roach.
Not a new song.
And we got Evanescence.
Evanescence coming back with a new song.
And we don't even know if that's the only thing. Like, there has to be more music throughout this, and it's probably going to fit the same vibe.
Did you see that they did release a video for it, though?
For the Evanescence
one?
I did not see that.
I didn't watch it, but I saw it on the YouTube thing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to listen to it now or listen to it later.
Well, we got a few days.
That's true. But people are saying that this anime is marketed towards millennials. How do you feel about that?
Who's that?
Us?
I guess.
Because it's using the music and because the game itself is also PS2 era, like 2006, 2005 era as well.
Yeah, but you have Nero.
Well, we don't know Nero's there. We see a sword.
What are you talking about? He's talking. He's Dante.
Okay. But you know what I'm talking about. Like, people are saying that it's marketed and more towards audiences of the millennials, not the new gen people, Gen Z. Which I'm like, it's anime. Like, are you literally gonna be like, wow, this music's trash? Yo, if we hear that, I'm like, you guys don't know what good music is, right?
Of course not. They're too busy listening to their guaps. That's way too.
I know it's earlier. Yeah, that's like 2010, like even before them. But yeah, I'm excited for DMC. Yeah. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. We have like a week or so left until that drops, and I will watch every episode every week.
I hope they drop it at once.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
I need anticipation.
Well, you never know, because sometimes they'll drop it at once or not.
Yeah, it's true. We don't know.
Like, I prefer it to be one, but obviously they're quote unquote working on it weekly, then it obviously makes sense.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But I am excited for it. I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Devil Triggers. I can't wait to see other characters, and the fights are probably going to be amazing.
And Kevin Conroy.
Like, I'm thinking DMC with like the thought process and work that went into Castlevania. Because Castlevania has amazing fights, amazing story, amazing characters.
Yeah, my associate from work, he showed me a clip from, I think it was from Nocturne.
Okay.
But it was this guy, who has a whip with like nails or blades on it. I don't know how far you are in it.
Oh, I'm far.
But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where he's like drinking water and he's like, "Yo, these people run up to him. It's like, we're just gonna, take you, essentially make you a slave or eat you, one of the two." And he like, no, and just stabs the dude, and then with the whip whatever grabs him and like rips his face off, and I'm like, dang.
Yeah, no. Castlevania has really good fight scenes too.
And then he showed me the one with the same guy versus the lady.
The ending lady. I haven't gotten that far.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I've
seen a moment. I've seen that moment.
But
I've also seen the girl's moment too, and I'm like, I need to finish this season because there's so many good things.
Yeah, he showed me the entire clip, and I'm like, yo,
isn't it good? It's so good.
So good.
Like that. Like I didn't budge at all with the solo leveling fight. I was like, oh, okay, this feels. It made me feel like this is a lesser Goku versus Broly. But I was just like, not. I was just okay. Not.
Also, I feel like obviously there's no impact to the hits.
No.
Like we were watching Yu Yu Hakusho.
The only impact was their initial hits. Was the first few hits.
Even then.
Because it made everything shake every time they got hit.
I guess.
Okay.
But it's like we were watching Yu Yu Hakusho. It's like whenever he got hit and he fell to the floor, you could like essentially hear the weight of the body like hitting and cracking on the concrete and stuff, like stuff like that. I mean, their punches were connecting, but like I feel like there's more force there. Unlike, I don't know why. I feel like Solo didn't. For me, anyway.
You want to probably know another reason is because there wasn't really a lot of blood in this fight.
There shouldn't be no blood.
What do you mean?
If he's able to just knock them out quick.
Yeah, no, you're right. But I'm saying, like, there wasn't, like, any evidence to show
No, he got cut. He got cut. It's red. Blood.
Oh, man. But did you see in the manhwa, when he got cut, it showed, like, a poison in his face?
Yeah, like on here, it also went.
It barely did anything. It was like a little thing. In the manhwa, it was like a lot more visual of like he's been poisoned. He needs to end it quick.
Well, he can't lose that aura.
But he can't be poisoned anyway because he has the system. Also, that was your first time reading the manhwa. Did you see how many screens pop up? Wasn't it cool? Like, and you also got to see a lot more of the shadow stuff. Yeah. Like, there was so much stuff missing.
Yeah.
And I'm going back to it, like to find that fight for you. I was like, man, I remember how much I liked the manhwa because it's so creative, it's so good. And then I'm like, I go back to the anime. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, what is happening?
Another funny thing I saw, I'm like, I doubt it's true, but for some reason, someone was like, it's up there. That the producer for Solo Leveling doesn't want to do another season.
What?
Supposedly. And I'm like, that is some straight up bull.
Yeah, they're making so much money.
They're making so much money. They have everyone literally at the palm of their hands. But yeah, they were like, because I think it was like he didn't want to do season 3 because it may not go well with the fans or something. I was just like,
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's probably gonna lose its hype. Once it's over, the hype's gonna be gone.
How long did it take for season 2? A year?
I don't remember.
Because it came out last year, didn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe a few months, I say.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Yeah, if it quote unquote goes on, obviously would you say a hiatus between seasons?
I don't think it's a hiatus.
What would you call that?
Just
it's a grace period. No, that's something else completely.
But no, it is some kind of period.
A break,
like a break period. Yeah. But it's not a break. It's to work on the next season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think if they wait longer than say a year, do you think that hype falls?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think the hype's gonna fall after the season.
Probably
because there's so much more anime coming out this year.
Yeah, I saw a bunch going through the news trying to find. There's a lot of anime on there that I'm like, yo, some of like the promotional art that they have. I'm like, this looks really good. The names are sometimes weird, but it's like, oh, I'm interested. But again, I'm not watching anything.
Like we didn't write any of them down, but this podcast episode could have literally been anime announcements and reveals. Like there's so much. There's too much.
Yeah, like there's a lot that are coming. Like you said, just this year. It's like next month. Like throughout the year. It's just crazy.
It's a lot, and that's why I'm saying like after Solo's this being done, it's gonna get overshadowed, and now I can't wait to see what gets highly rated or things like that. Like
it's gonna be like, oh, this is really good though. It's here. But not as good as Solo Leveling.
Yeah, I am waiting for that too. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna have the best animation you could probably ever see, like Rengoku versus Akasa. And they're gonna be like, yeah, but the camera movements, it's not good.
Okay, what was your other after DMC?
One Piece is having another collab. sports collab at that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Baskin Robbins one.
No, what?
Yeah, One Piece is having a Baskin Robbins collaboration, and I think it's like an exclusive like flavor
Oh,
of ice
really?
cream. Yeah, I think it was really funny.
So the One Piece, I wrote the name, but I think I misspelled the name. But this is One Piece Dortmund,
Okay.
or something like that. But it's a soccer team, and they're having collaboration with One Piece, and they're gonna before the actual game. Apparently, they're having like a trial, so people can try and play the game. They'll also have like places you can buy booster packs and stuff like that, and you can also get an exclusive promo card with Luffy with the team jersey on and everything.
That's cool.
And they showed the goodie bag, but nothing really gave a description. But they had a picture of it, and it was not only was it the promo card, but they had a picture or maybe a poster of the entire crew with the uniform, and a lanyard and like some weird like looking sticker. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. So they're doing that.
Yeah, and then that's not even the thing I thought you were going to say, but I think a One Piece animator and a Demon Slayer animator collaborated on a MLB, like, because you remember the Demon Slayer one that they did? Apparently did a whole promotion, like a whole trailer, and I saw a little bit of it, and it looked really, really good. Yeah, I mean, like, when it essentially became what I wanted it to be originally. Because before it was like cut in clips of the anime.
It's like how the One Piece one.
Yeah, was. Exactly. And this time it did look like the One Piece one, where like it had that quality of the entirety of the thing. I was like, okay, cool. That's putting in work. So during the week, I didn't realize this was happening, but there was a live stream from Marvel announcing the Doomsday actors.
How long was that? How long was that live stream?
That live stream was about 5.5 hours. Looking at a bunch of chairs, director chairs with the actor names on the back.
And it's funny because when I went to look it up, because I was telling the associate about it.
Yeah.
But I was telling him about it. I was like, "Did you see the Avengers thing that got announced?" And he's like, "No, I didn't." And so I looked it up to show it to him, and like Marvel had uploaded the video. It was like 1 minute and 34 seconds long.
Yeah, if you just.
And I was like, "How long was this stream?" Because someone had said, "Oh, it was. I waited 3 hours for." This person. Yeah, and I was like, I thought it was 3 hours. This is 1 minute and 30. Like literally, it was like that. But
yeah, no. All it was it moving from one person, moving over for a long period of time. But then when you compile it, kind of speed it up. Yeah, the whole thing's like 1 minute long.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's really funny.
But go on.
Okay, so I'm gonna spout out do you know everybody?
I just know a few. Like
okay,
I know.
So you know a handful of people.
Huh?
You know a handful of people.
Yes.
You don't need to say them because I'm about to say them right now.
No, I'll tell you right now. It's SpongeBob.
So I'm gonna go through and just name them all, and then stop me if you get excited for anyone. Okay. Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. Simu Liu as Shang-Chi, which I'm excited for because we're gonna get some action again, and I need like a bus scene again.
We'll see. Yeah. See how his time is.
It's true. This one made me flip out. This is the only one, and there are a lot of people, and I know you know some of them that are like crazy. This is the one that really made my jaw drop, and it's Tom Hiddleston as Loki. I'm like, where, how, and why? Because you haven't seen season 2.
Yeah, but I know what happens.
And I have, and I'm like, yo, I know where you are, and I know what you're doing. How are you in this movie?
They're probably just gonna have a scene of him going there.
It just made I freaked out. I was like, yes, because we're having the hero Loki. I hope, like this version of Loki, maybe. I don't know, time travel, timey-wimey stuff. I'm just excited to see him back on the screen. Hopefully, it's that one, because I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how he's gonna be in this movie, but that made me excited. That was my big one. That was my big freak out moment. Okay, continue. Louis Pullman as Sentry. Florence Pugh as Yelena, Danny Ramirez as Falcon, Ian McKellen as Magneto. That one you're excited for?
Yeah, put some respect. It's Sir Ian McKellen.
Sir Ian McKellen. Yes. So I guess I should also say Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yes.
As Professor X.
I'm excited for them too.
Yeah. OGs. Yo, they're going to look ancient in this movie. Do you think they're going to be fighting? Or do you think we're going to get like consultants?
Who knows?
Right?
I wouldn't obviously.
Also, do you think they're gonna be do you think they'll be teamed up?
I hope they're teamed up, especially with everything they've been through. I hope they're like Charles, we're buddies now.
Ooh.
And Magneto's Magneto's like, Charles, we work together, and I'm gay. But yeah, I hope it's more like that, and they're like, obviously, like you said, consulting or giving advice, or doing something, beneficial to like what's going on instead of it just being like, here they are.
Hello, here are my X-Men.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then go on.
And then we also have Sebastian Stan as Bucky, Winston Duke as M'Baku.
Oh, he's back?
Yeah, he's back.
Nice.
We have Chris Hemsworth as Thor.
Cool.
Kelsey Grammer as Beast.
Yeah, I saw that he's coming back.
Mm-hmm. James Marsden as Cyclops.
I'm excited.
That is, and people were like, "What if he does stuff that he did in X-Men '97? Like, what if he jumps out of a plane, no parachute, and just?"
I saw a picture of They were like, "Are we gonna have a trifecta of him being in the car riding with a chaotic animal?" Because it's like in Hop,
yeah,
and then Sonic, and then they're like Doomsday. They're like, it's Rocket.
I saw a clip of someone asking him, "So you're gonna be in the next X-Men movie?" And he's like, "Ha ha, funny." And then his name's on the list of like the people gonna be in this movie. Yeah, that's so funny. I'm so glad he gets. It's not even redemption. I'm just happy that he's back as the character.
Because I think everything I've seen, they're like, everyone loved him as the character. Yeah. It's just the way his character arc went was not done well, especially with the whole like Gene thing.
The whole Gene.
And then to be fair, especially that movie, it's like they have him there for a few early parts of the movies, and then done.
Yeah,
it's like what?
Yo boy, I'm about to make a name of myself. Yeah, Channing Tatum as Gambit. He's about to nigga himself again. Like,
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I wonder how he's gonna fit in all of this because he was such a joke character. Gag character. Was he exactly? But I want more fighting because I remember him doing the flips, doing the card stuff in that like.
And then he like put the cards on them, and he just goes so and then.
It was so good. Like I want more of that. So that's something I'm excited for.
It's like I hope there has to be like I hope everyone that you're mentioning has their big like fighting moment essentially, like how they did in Endgame, where like they kind of had them all at the end there. But obviously it was like snippets.
Everybody had like 2 seconds maybe, but like give us a good 2 seconds.
Give it, yeah.
Because we haven't seen some of these characters in years, so you can't just bring them in.
Yeah, like
and
then not for sure. Like
we've
haven't seen him since Endgame. Oh wait, Black Panther 2?
Yeah.
I fell asleep on that one.
Okay.
I need to rewatch that one.
Another character is Wyatt Russell as U.S. Agent.
U.S. Agent.
Do you think having some of these characters, this is also me reading the list for the first time, so even I'm, like, Sentry I didn't know was a thing.
Yeah, because he's a Thunderbolt.
Do you think this kind of spoils Thunderbolts?
Yeah. Well, I say yes, but it's like, obviously with all these trailers and everything, people are doing like reactions or like Easter eggs. It's already like quote unquote confirmed that those people are in it.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, the two people, they were saying like, well, you showed us Wyatt Russell, so that means that spoilers for your movie.
Yeah.
Showing us that he's alive.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't know what's gonna happen in the movie.
Well, I just said with like Tom Hiddleston with Loki, timey-wimey stuff. It's like we don't know what's gonna happen. There could be some rewind, or other dimensions, other timelines. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, it has to. Well, it has to be with the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, but we don't know.
I know
because we only have a few movies. Oh, I need to look up the time. Like I don't know what else is coming out until Doomsday. So I got.
Yeah, the only ones that I know, obviously, Fantastic Four, and then we got Thunderbolts.
Yes, I mean, we knew Blade was a thing, but now it's not.
It's not a thing.
So I don't know what else is in.
Yeah, those are the only two Marvel ones I can think of.
That's what I'm saying. How are you gonna have what? This Doomsday movie is gonna be a wild catch up movie. Like, and I hope that's not it because that's what.
I hope you're not like scrambling around. Like, okay, well, which movies am I actually supposed to be watching at this point?
Yeah, and yo, please, Marvel, please. Do not show us everything in the trailer. Like, I just want to see the people we already know exist in our timeline, in our universe. And that is all we see. I don't want to see anybody from this list in the trailer.
Like, would you want to see, obviously, with, obviously, for like 3 times, obviously, Brave New World, right? That's a movie?
Yeah.
Obviously, show them too. Like Falcon and...
Yeah. Captain
America. Bucky and all them from Thunderbolts. And then you go to Fantastic Four. If they're in the movie, have, like you said,
Like
show the ones that already been quote unquote shown for this new phase.
Yeah.
Like nothing else besides that.
Yeah.
Heck, I'd even take a trailer that's like like voiceover. There we go. I was gonna say dialogue.
You want to know what something you just said, that kind of thing?
Mm.
I would want a trailer. If you're gonna do a terrible trailer and show us everything, I'd rather it be like a foot trailer. I'm not a foot guy, but like I just want to see people's feet.
You mean boots?
Boots or like what? No, yeah. Like their
So
shoes,
straight up.
their shoes
What,
or
you
something.
Quentin
But like
Tarantino?
you yeah, like Princess Quentin would be like, whoa,
He's like-
dude.
He's like, best movie ever.
But like see the wheelchair like moving. Like I don't want to see.
hilarious.
I don't want to see.
I want to see
Anybody.
I want to see everybody's shoes, and then you get to Professor Xavier, just a chair, like the hover chair.
But like, I just don't want to see them in the trailer. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to see Doom in the. I want how they did Fantastic Four's Galactus. I want to see it just.
where they showed the shadow, and I think the back
like,
of the
and
head,
you can
right?
see the back of the head and like kind of like his little bit of the design of the helmet.
Yeah.
But like that's it. Like that's what I want. I don't want to see their faces. I don't want to see them in action in the trailer. I just want to know that they exist. And now I know they exist. That's all I care for.
Right.
Don't show me anything in the trailer. You're gonna ruin it if you do.
Like I'd be fine with like a voiceover trailer, like talking about past Marvel movies or whatever, and he's like looking through.
Okay, to continue, we have Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm. We have Rebecca Ramazan as Mystique, which is interesting because Jennifer was Mystique?
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence.
Lawrence, there you go. I was trying to think of her last name.
But
Jennifer
that's
Lawrence.
the OG one.
But this is OG. So this is the OG timeline X-Men.
Yes, I'm excited.
Like, that's crazy. I know we're millennials, and I know we were raised on the OG. But do you think they should have done the newer gen people? Like,
no, because
Fassbender, I'm thinking about the other guy's name. Speak No Evil, the Beast.
James
McAvoy. Have them be in this movie opposed to the OG.
Well, I think it's going off of Days of Future Past.
Honestly, I'd have to go back because those timelines are so broken.
Well, yes and no, but with Days of Future Past, it essentially goes from First Class, this, and this, and then it goes to like everything that happened in the X trilogy. So essentially, it just goes back to everyone being alive. But it's the older versions of themselves at that point. So hence, it would make sense for them to just have the OG people, because technically that timeline is now that one just continuously.
No, because I thought a movie wiped all the X movies, so the original X timeline.
Yeah, Days of Future Past.
Yeah, it wiped.
It fixed some of the issues. It fixed things in the world, because at the end of Days of Future Past, Scott is alive, which he wasn't in the original timeline, and Jean Grey's alive, which again she died in the Last Stand, and Professor Xavier's also alive. Well, I mean he was alive technically.
So I'm like, but also you think Logan, he's dead there, but it's like where's that fit in the timeline?
Well, Logan,
because that was later.
That was later. That one doesn't count.
It does count. It's a part of the timeline.
No, it's a different timeline.
Okay, so
it's not part of this new one. And we get a new Logan.
But again, we don't. Yeah, we have a new Logan now. So it's like.
Well, I say new Logan, but again, going off that X-Men, it's still that X-Men.
The X-Men timeline is terrible. It's all over the place.
No,
but so
all
you,
of them
you,
there
you,
are
you
fine.
prefer the OG opposed to doing the new gen team.
Even the new gen team, I like the few of them. Like obviously Magneto, Fassbender,
First Class,
McAvoy,
like is an amazing movie.
Beast, I like them him as well.
Oh yeah,
and that's it. Those are the only three I like.
Yeah, like Mystique. I like Jennifer Lawrence's Mystique.
She was okay.
I don't like Jean Grey. I don't like Nightcrawler.
Yeah. Jubilee was pretty cool to see.
Jubilee was cool.
Finally seeing her on I think the big screen. I think she might have been shown.
Yeah, she was
I can remember. But
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver was fun.
Great. Yeah.
But
it had a lot of potential. But
it had a lot of potential. It's just
gave them growth, but to have the OG back is definitely like
way better, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. To continue.
Spaghetti.
Alan Cumming as Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
That one I'm super excited for. That was another one I was like, because he was my favorite part of X2. And X2 is my favorite X-Men movie. So I'm excited for that. Letitia Wright as Black Panther. Shuri.
Oh, Shuri.
Shuri. She's back. His name is so hard to say, but Tenoch Namor.
Oh, okay.
He's back. Pedro Pascal, Reed Richards, Hannah John Kamen as Ghost, which was
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you know who it is. Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, David Harbour as the Red Guardian, Ed Moss as Ebon Moss as the Thing, Anthony Mackie as Captain America, and last but not least, Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom.
Of course.
Now I'm gonna spit out a bunch of names that are not included in this because there's a bunch of characters that were not.
Mm-hmm.
You have Chris Evans, Captain America. You have Haley Atwell, which is Miss Carter, Captain Carter, or Miss Captain
Peggy Carter.
Peggy Carter. Mark Ruffalo, Hulk. Denis Goria, Okoye. I'll just name off the character names so you remember. Star Lord, Daredevil, Wong, Miss Marvel, Hawkeye, Spider Man, Moon Knight, Valkyrie, The Wasp, White Vision, She Hulk, War Machine, Captain Marvel, Taskmaster, Ironheart, Nick Fury, Kate Bishop, Scarlet Witch, Madam Web, American Chavez, Monica Rambeau, and Doctor Strange.
Someone's like, why would you even put? It's like I see you're trying to throw us off with Madam Web.
Yeah, right.
That's whoever posted that. Someone was also saying that this is the first reveal of the cast, so they might be revealing more later.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
this
they were
was
like,
just right now.
Yeah.
Because this is obviously going to be a big movie, so it's probably going to be more that we know of.
Mhm.
Because, like I said, you can't like Daredevil. I get.
Daredevil.
Daredevil. I get. He's street level.
Taskmaster shouldn't even be on there.
Wong though, Wong's been around the whole time.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy him not included. Who else?
Spider-Man.
I mean, with the Spider-Man 4 and then everyone forgetting him, like I can see them not using him, but also kind of bring him back. I don't know. But the other one was I guess I read Miss Marvel as
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, and Miss Marvel, like her, because she's making the Young Avengers. So I'm like, the Young Avengers have to be there because Kate Bishop also same thing. She's part of this Young Avengers. How are you not having the Young Avengers in the new movie? You know, you're making this whole team. They're creating a team to fight. So it's like, how are they not included? So it's kind of crazy. You know, Ironheart, new show. She's around. She's essentially the next X-Men, the next Iron Man. So it's like, why is she not included? And same thing with America Chavez. You know, she's around. Why is she not included? You know, she's in that cutscene in the theme park. She's there in the table sitting down with the Young Avengers. You know, so it's like, why not? You know, like why? We just have to wait to see. But any of those shock you that they're not there?
Not really.
But did this make you excited for that?
Yes and no. Just because again, where's the setups?
Agreed. What's coming up, we don't know what to set.
It's like cool, awesome, but nothing's setting up for it. So we're having these random ass movies, and then just, hey, Doomsday, here you go. Everyone just there. Also, did you say She-Hulk?
Yeah, She-Hulk's not included.
Yeah.
So we don't know. So to move on with the movies, Stephen Yeun, Glenn Invincible. He is casted in the Avatar: Last Airbender animated movie releasing next year.
Oh, animated movie.
Yeah. So I don't know who he's gonna be, but I'm excited for an animated movie.
Probably Aang.
No, he won't be Aang.
What's about? Have you
so.
you heard him?
Well, to also back off that one, Legend of Zelda is getting a live action movie in March, in 2 years, to 2027. It's gonna be weird to see a person, the lead actor in your movie, not say anything. Or do you think they'll make him say something?
They'll probably make him talk.
No, you can't. It has to be, you know, like that Brown Bakugo one where like Link like puts his hand on his shoulder.
Like, yeah. It's like words of encouragement. Yeah.
Like that's what I want. I want to kind of be a mute character because you don't. I can't remember the last time you have a mute main character except for like, I mean, in Quiet Place you have a deaf main character, which is a little girl.
That's the one.
Oh, it's so good. You didn't watch it, but like that's the only time I can think of. Like,
wasn't the speedster in Eternals mute?
She was deaf.
Deaf.
She was deaf. I believe so. And because she spoke in that one moment, but you can tell her voice was like not like normal. So it was. So I think she's deaf. I think in that movie with Shia LaBeouf, peanut butter something. He's with someone with Down syndrome, and they're just going along on a trip or something. Like that's another like main character with a disability. So it's like, it's interesting to see, and I think it's great for people to have that. So I think to have, Legend of Zelda kind of be like a mute character would be kind of cool.
Well, he's not mute by choice.
But we also don't know that.
He was given more of it's a silent protagonist, like Doom Guy.
Yeah, so it'd be crazy.
Doom Guy is just.
But Doom Guy does say stuff occasionally.
Does he?
Yeah.
He doesn't say bingo or Ruby.
You talking about Duke Nukem?
Yeah.
But yeah. So, would you prefer him talk or not talk?
I prefer him not to talk.
Yeah. Right.
I understand if there's like or like
like grunt. Yeah.
like,
yeah. Exactly. That'd be funny.
But
and if he doesn't hi-ya in a movie, like no.
What if it's like he's like about to fight Ganondorf and he's like, "Let's go." Yeah.
No, not the let's go.
Because Dwayne Johnson's gonna be playing him.
Okay, honestly, it probably could happen. You've spoken into the world. Watch it happen.
Jason Statham.
Snow White came out. It is the lowest rated movie on IMDb.
Did you see that
It's beating Dragon Ball Evolution. Evolution got like a 2.2. Snow White's at like a 1.6.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, someone dethroned it.
Now
for the longest time.
Now I guarantee you, it's a lot of
criticism.
No. When people like downvote movies,
review bomb.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people review bomb Snow White because all of the reviews I've been hearing have actually been like, it's okay for kids. Like it's a kids movie, which obviously it's a Disney Snow White princess movie. Like there are a bunch of cute moments in the movie. Yeah, Gal Gadot doesn't do a good job, I've heard, but it's like that's not the only thing. There are a bunch of moments in this movie that are like great for kids. So it's like obviously to sell toys, to sell merch, to kids. Like this is a kids movie, so that's why it's getting kind of a lower rating. But yeah, when you match it up to like any other movie, it's like, yeah, I guess it's worse than all the others. But did that blow your mind when you saw that it beat?
Yeah, Dragon Ball? I was like, dang.
Yeah, because Dragon Ball's bad. It's real bad.
Yeah, that one's straight up. Unlike Snow White with the source material, but did you see that they changed a few things for that movie?
Yeah, I saw like they did change the story,
characters,
things
like the reason why she's named Snow White. Like, do you know?
Oh no.
It's because she was born during a snowstorm. So that's what they
not that her skin is white as snow.
Nope.
Now onto the video games. Game Informer's back.
Yeah, I saw our friend mention it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean it's back? We see it every time we go to game.
Yeah, that it's still kind of there. Well, we didn't know. I mean, I guess it went away, but they still kind of had it, but not really. But apparently, it is 100% the OG team's coming back, and now they're becoming independent. Now, I read that as maybe they're not going to be with GameStop anymore.
Which I don't. Fine.
Yeah, right. Like, depending on the price, I'd be fine getting like the physical in the mail.
Listen, if it's a yearly subscription and I pay like $24 for the year,
right?
That's not the case though. I'm pretty sure, but
yeah, it's not.
That's like old school prices.
Each one was like $3. You multiply that by 12, so it'd be like $30-something.
Because you pay what, 15?
Yeah, for over there for 15 a year. If I could just do that and then get the magazines like in the mail,
yeah,
that'd be great.
Yeah,
and yeah, they are bringing back physical and digital versions of it. Nice. So I'm like, hell yeah.
Do I get a demo disc in there?
What if they did?
That'd be dope.
Like a download code for like merch, like not merch, but like a exclusive thing or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Game Informer, we missed you. It was definitely our go-to read. You know, when our phone dies, it's like let's grab a Game Informer, and let's go through it. The fact that they added artwork, fan art.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like the whole like it would have like
inclusivity, you know, being part of community.
That was another thing like that. The reviews, the game of the month. Yeah. It was always fun to read, especially upcoming titles, previews, all that. That was pretty cool. They'd even do movie ones too.
Yeah.
It might be a small section, but hey, something for you to read. It's pretty cool.
So I'm excited for that. Next, we have Nintendo Direct. Just happened. You're not a big Nintendo guy.
Nope.
Your Switch is still in its box because you don't want to take it out.
Nope.
But a lot of these games came out, and I'm going to spout off a few. You got Fantasy Life. Rhythm Heaven Groove, Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Did you see that one?
Yes, I did.
It's a classic beat 'em up.
Yeah, it's a beat 'em up with 5 characters or 6 characters.
I think so.
Venom.
That was the only one I saw that I was
Venom,
excited.
Spider-Man, Doom,
Captain America.
Captain America? Yeah, Captain America, Wolverine, and
Logan.
Foilvale.
Huh?
No, and Nova.
What you call me?
Foilvale that's just a person.
Mm.
I didn't know the person. I saw the name and I was like, okay, I'll try my best to say the name. But yes, it's a beat 'em up.
Mm-hmm.
Tamagotchi Life, which is one I always think that you're excited for, but I know it's because you just watched Vass play that game. And then the game I'm excited for is Metroid Prime 4.
Yep.
Beyond. Like, I'm excited for that one. I beat Metroid.
Dread.
What?
Dread.
I beat Dread. I need to go back and play the Prime games because I've never played those because this is the first person view, you know, like how the Prime one was. So, I mean, I'm just excited to play this game and experience it too. And something crazy that got announced, and I know you heard it from our friend, but you didn't look at details, is the family plan, game sharing.
Yeah, where it's like you buy it digitally.
So let me explain to you how this is going to work. So they created a virtual game cards. So it's like I have a game card. So it's connected to your family plan, which you can have 8 people on your family plan. Okay. You buy a game and essentially creates a virtual game card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you can share one game with whoever you want in your family plan.
Oh, so it's not specifically everyone.
No. It's not like one game to all 8. No. But I mean, why would you give like multiple games to one person?
Well, if you only have like 3 people in your plan, it's like, well, there you go.
Well, like, but not everyone will want to play Legends of Zelda or Hyrule Warriors. You're in my family plan anyway. Who do you don't you shut up. And then you get it for 2 weeks, and it automatically returns to me after the 2 weeks.
Cool. It's
like and then obviously,
like a trial time.
Huh? Yeah,
it's like a trial time.
Exactly. And then obviously it's still part of the whole thing, so I can just give it back to you if you're not done playing it. So it's like I'm literally letting you borrow a game. Like that's literally what it feels like. And it's part of everyone in your family plan, which I'm like, okay, if I have 8 people in my family plan, it's like the closest people I play with anyway. So it's like, here you go. You know, so it is interesting, and I think it's cool that they're including this because obviously you do have the way we do it is, well, we game share, you know, which is awesome, which is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
But then on my Switch currently, the way I do it is I have my primary and non-primary. So my primary is like all the games I can play with my account, but then everyone else can play them, and then my non-primary is the one only my account can play my games. So that's my personal one, and then I have the family one that I take on the go.
Yep.
Which is the primary, so everyone can play it. So it's like now I can just give people games that are on my family plan, and I'm glad I've invested in the family plan because I think it's a better deal than the other one. However, you can't do the family plan plus the N64 stuff, which that kind of sucks. But you just gotta really think about what you really want. You know. Thoughts on the family plan? Now that you know more information about it,
it's cool,
right?
It's a very interesting thing. Because at that point, you can be like, well, I guess it defeats the purpose of buying the game.
Yes,
like for like, say, example, me, or like, oh, I want to play this game. It's like that you bought. So let me obviously send it to me. Play it 2 weeks. It's like, cool. I like it. Don't want to buy it though. Just
well, another way I see it is, okay, you have 8 people and you're all excited for like a one single player game, whatever. Like Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition came out on the Switch just recently.
Yeah.
The way we do game shares, we split games in half if we're both excited for it.
Yeah.
So we split in half. So if you have 8 people, it's like, okay, the new Mario Kart's coming out, you know. So let's split it 3 ways, 4 ways, depending on how many people you have. Way cheaper on buying a game, and then each of you just hand it off to one another. Who's ever the head of the family plan buys the game, and then they give it to the people who are on the 8. I think that's a great idea. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And that was it. And then the last thing I do have in terms of video games is your game of the year, Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, Monster Hunter.
We're on the Monster Hunter.
Hype train.
Yeah, hype train of Monster Hunter. Are you excited for this update, and are you excited for the future updates?
Yeah. Also, make sure you add free on there because it's free.
It's
a free title update.
Free title update.
You get 3 monsters, a bunch of cosmetic stuff.
Yeah.
New event quests and
outfits.
Well, that's with the monsters. But you also get a new gathering hub.
No, I'm talking about Alma. Alma's also getting a thing. Her outfit changes. Her glasses changes.
You only get one outfit for right now, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna add more stuff later.
There's gonna be way more.
And then some point down the line, Capcom collaboration.
That is what I was gonna mention that, but I first want to mention like Mitsune. Mizuzune. The first monster that's getting added looks amazing. Like she looks so it looks so good.
So majestic.
Like way better than what Rise had.
Yeah.
Like
obviously
Rise
looking
had
at the color or like the
I was
way
literally
it looks.
gonna bring up the color. Like the color scheme is so much deeper into her skin opposed to like on top of her.
Yeah. It also compared to like looking at Rise, super bright.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Rise is super bright. Yeah.
And this one is like obviously you got the shadows. Even the trailer itself, like just showcasing the monster before the initial gameplay footage, looks a lot darker. So the color itself looks a lot better.
And the bubbles and all that stuff. Also, I saw like at one point in the trailer, the bubbles like collide and like form a bigger bubble, which is cool. Like in Rise, they were just there, and the colors of the bubbles would be like super bright. Like the green ones were like bright green balls, where this one was like super subtle.
Yeah,
and, like they're all
like you kind of really have to like look at it.
Yeah, like to figure out which ones were which, and just their move set. Also, I think it had a new move too, right?
Yeah, where it lifted its head up and it was like blowing a bubble.
Yeah,
like in its mouth.
Yeah, so it's like really crazy, like new things obviously to this monster. So
yeah, and all the monsters that have been in the previous installments, they all have new moves.
Yeah.
Like Rathalos is one of them. It's like it did something I can't remember what it was, and I was just like, "That's not his move set." Threw me off, and it carded me.
Next you had the what?
The Arc Tempered Raidao.
Arc Tempered Raidao. Yeah.
Raidao.
Which is your favorite armor set in the game?
Yeah, it's just a chest piece though.
It's still one of your favorite armor pieces in the game.
Ow, yes.
Yeah. So that's awesome. The fact that Arc Tempered is now a thing where it's stronger than a Tempered.
Yeah.
So it's like, ooh, crazy. Have you fought one yet? An Arc Tempered?
Tempered? Yeah. No.
Arc Tempered.
I don't think so.
Oh, is he the first one?
I think so.
Oh.
As far as I can tell, all the ones I fought have been just tempered.
Okay. And then the last one
I think Arc Tempered are orange.
And the last one is whatever.
Zogia.
Okay. You remember his name?
I think that's his name. Zogia.
What you call me?
But it's the main monster in the story.
In the final story, yeah. So that is the main monster.
They're bringing it full time round.
Yeah. And that is now going to be your favorite armor set.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope.
Yeah. Like you love the Palico where it's like all white and then it turns all black.
Yeah.
With the like its gooiness.
Yeah, like ink almost looks like.
And then I'm gonna change the color scheme whenever it happens and change the male one to look like the Double Trigger from DMC because that looks pretty much like a Double Trigger outfit. Yeah, for sure. But the other monster that was teased.
Yeah, for the next title update,
which is OG Monster Hunter Tri Lagiacrus.
Yeah,
like
the flagship monster.
Flagship monster of Monster Hunter Tri. I cannot wait to see this creature back. Like in the game, you fought him in the water, which I thought was a crazy mechanic, and you never really see underwater combat. I don't think they're gonna bring it here.
They're not.
But it's just gonna be so cool to see that monster, huge. And last time we saw him was in Stories, which is obviously super colorful, like child game.
Yeah.
Like that's what it was, which is fine. But like I can't wait to see him again, like here.
And just a little like snippet, like the details of the skin. Obviously, it's like darker colors and everything. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
The roar.
I can't wait to see like the moveset too, because I don't remember any of the moves that he did.
Yeah, I honestly can't remember.
So I'm excited to see that too. And the last thing is like, yeah, the Capcom collaboration. Like, who are they gonna do?
Now thinking about it, it's like obviously with DMC coming out, depends on how far along the road the
anime is.
The collab is.
Oh, okay.
Because do you know how long the episodes are?
No.
Or
how long it's gonna go for?
Yeah,
no, I don't know.
Because I was gonna say maybe by the end of it, there'll be like a DMC collab again.
Well, which I mean, no, I mean you say again, but it's like Capcom doesn't have that much it could use. It's like Street Fighter. It has Resident Evil, DMC, Mega Man. There was
what's that dog name?
I know what you're
Amaterasu?
No,
Amaterasu? No,
the dog name is Amaterasu.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the game name Okami.
Okami.
That's right. You're right. Yeah, that one. And
Sonic. Oh no, Sonic's not.
no, Sonic's from Sega. But yeah, the collabs for Capcom are slim but vast. Like Mega Man, there are many things you can do in Mega Man. Like Resident Evil, there are many things you can do in Resident Evil.
Yeah.
So it's like, what would you want from Capcom?
Resident Evil. But I think still it's gonna be DMC starting off the.
You
the
think it's gonna be
list.
DMC starting off?
I think so, just because of the fact that it's gonna be something fresh right now, and it might be this Dante too, like the outfit.
I disagree.
It's not like it changes anything. But
I think that the first one's gonna be Street Fighter.
Street Fighter died a long time ago.
What are you
Tekken
talking about?
is
Died?
the reigning king.
6, 7, whatever Street Fighter is out right now.
Exactly, that's what I thought. What Tekken are we
is
on?
out right now? Tekken 8.
Exactly.
But I'm a Tekken guy.
Prove my point.
But I think Street Fighter is gonna be the first one. I feel like a lot of times any Capcom collaborations, it's always Street Fighter.
No.
Ryu, Chun-Li, like the outfits.
Because for Rise we didn't get the Street Fighter collaboration until before Sunbreak was about to come out.
Was there Capcom collaborations in Rise before?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Oh wait.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I'm thinking of World. Yeah, I think the only collaboration, I think Capcom wise, I could be completely wrong.
They had a Mega Man. No, they had a Sonic.
They did have a Mega Man one.
Sonic?
But Sonic's not a Capcom one.
Yeah, but that was a collaboration, right? Because they had the coins and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And you get Knuckles, not Knuckles,
Sonic,
Tails, and Sonic for
costumes. Yeah, that's what I remember.
But you did get a Kuma later in the Street Fighter collab. In Rise, fighting a freaking Rajang.
Yeah, he was a Rajang. So it's cool. So I can't wait to see the collaborations. I mean, Monster Hunter's always done great.
Yeah,
they're always true to their fans, and they do such a good job.
Yeah, and free title updates.
I mean, it's going to be going on for.
It's free.
Do you remember how many title updates Monster Hunter had? World?
Oh.
8? 9?
Because it had the initial World ones, and then Iceborne came out, and that one had even more.
You're right. It's gonna be a long. It's gonna go for a long time.
Yeah, because not only did they add new monsters, but it's like more quests, events. The season
community
events, the season
stuff.
events.
Yeah.
They also bring in limited armor sets and limited quests and stuff like that.
And then
so it's always keeping fresh.
And then at the very end of everything, it all just comes out. It's like, here's everything you missed out on. If you want to get it, here you go. Have fun. Do you?
Yeah.
Happy hunting.
Huzzah.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
Well, something I wanted to talk about, something I wanted to bring up, something I've been watching recently. It's kind of like a slight review. Is The Residence, which is that murder mystery show I've been watching on Netflix. It has that girl from Orange is the New Black, Crazy Eyes.
Yeah, I saw that she was in. I was like,
that and because you passed by. Yeah, essentially someone got murdered at the White House, and it does such a good job. And they're retelling the story in a courtroom because time has passed, and they want all the details given to the public of what happened that night. And it all takes place over a night because it's at the White House. A party's happened, over 200 people there, and she's like keeping everyone there and questioning, figuring things out, moving around. Like, so many things are happening, and I'm like trying to figure. And apparently, my mom and my brother watched it. They thought who the killer was, and in the end, they got it wrong. And I'm so interested now. So I'm interested. I'm like, okay, I almost want to have my own paper and writing things, but so many people are lying and skewing stories or not telling the whole truth, not the truth. Like, it's hilarious. It's funny. It's quippy. The main character reminds me of my wife. Like, the music is
Crazy Eyes.
Not her character in the show. The music is like, like the environment is so good. Like, everything about it is amazing. Like, it's honestly probably climbing up there as one of my top favorite live action TV shows ever. Like, it's so good, and I just can't wait for more. And I love her analogies to birds. Like, she's a bird watcher. She's one of those like super bird watcher people. But she's always like, okay, the falcon will like look out to a crowd and see the weakest of the crowd and like pick them out and like things like that. And it'll cut to her being like watching over like the entirety of the crowd, watching everybody, and to see if anyone makes kind of like subtle movements or like reactions or something. Like you can see her just like really, her eyes just piercing everybody. It's like it's really really good, and more people should watch it because it's just so much fun. And I've only 3 episodes. I have 3 episodes left, so I don't know what the ending is. But the last 2 episodes are an hour and a half, so I have to.
Oh dang.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. And yeah. You plan on playing anything?
Monster
Hunter. Monster Hunter all
Well,
day.
I'm playing Monster Hunter, but I'm also jumping in between Diablo 4 and Dragon Age Veilguard.
I heard good things about Veilguard.
I'm still in the early stages of it, but I'm enjoying it. It's really good. It's really fun.
Good.
But playing it makes me want to play Inquisition, but also I need to get the platinum on that one.
You want to,
but it's for sure I can feel the combat and everything's a lot more smoother in this one. But so far so good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Nice.
So I can't wait to get to the parts where people are like, "Oh."
What's going to be your next series after since Enter Knights is done? What's going to be your next series?
I have no idea. I wrote down all my games on a wheel, and I went through my physical games as well. I added them on there, so I'm gonna just see which one.
Nice.
And then I guess if it lands on one that I kind of like, I might do it.
You're like, I don't like that one. Again. I don't like that one.
Because there are a few games that I'm like I haven't touched since I bought them. Like I have a game called Soul Hackers 2, I think it was.
Yeah, Soul Hackers 2.
Literally have not. I think I installed it, but didn't even load it. Monarch, I started it. I think I guarantee you I did an hour because I think I streamed it a little bit, and that's it. Oh, and Shadows of the Dam remastered. Haven't touched that one.
Yeah.
There's just a few that I think I have and haven't touched. Yeah. Same thing with digital, but
it's like that picture our friend sent us. Is like, oh, you bought another game. Are you gonna beat it?
And he's like,
are you gonna beat it? It's like,
open world games are the ones that I think are a drag, just because for me, I don't know if you do the same, but I get sidetracked
all the time,
and it's just like I need to focus on this because of obviously doing the series. It's like I feel like I need to do these quick. Well, I guess I could also do it off screen, but it's just sometimes you could randomly walk into maybe the story part of the game and it's like great. So it's just like yeah, because I felt Biomutant was like that. I randomly walked to the
edge of the world
story mission and it's like, hey, it's like this is not what I wanted to do.
But that is the end of our episode. Thank you so much for staying. If you are here at the end, you are a true nerd, and we thank you for your support and love. And we love you. You love me. We're a big happy family.
Have you seen the new Barney?
Yes. He's like, you love me. I love me. It's like,
get out.
Spoiled. Conceited. It's like, who are you? Who do you think you are?
Yeah, I don't even know where I saw that they changed it.
We did. We saw it on the worst. Worst reanimate. Are you okay?
I'm gonna cramp.
You're dying.
What was it? The worst what?
It was the worst redesigned versions of the characters.
So we also talk about the whole alphabet song change.
Oh, how people don't want to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah. Now I don't know my ABCs.
Yeah. But now people want to do like
something.
Like ABC.
Elemental P.
D,
See, I don't know that now. That's Dallas Fort Worth.
DFW.
Oh, you see, I don't know my ABCs.
D-Town.
How am I supposed to know my ABCs?
I did that. I don't even know which one's D. It's this one's D, right?
I have no idea.
That one. Barney.
Yeah,
you love me. I love you. Thank you so much. If you want to continue to follow us, there's our social media. Please give us a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you on the next one. Latest.
See ya.